on the issue of load shedding, loss of productivity and profits are starting to take their toll on businesses as rolling blackouts continue. Big operations, mining giants and manufacturers are among those who've had to shut down operations, this periodically as outages become more unpredictable. ENCA's Aviwe Mtila is talking to big and small businesses in Randburg Square, and let's just cross to him now to get the very latest. Aviwe, I mean, we have absolutely any right to believe that small and big businesses are affected, but how damaging has load shedding been to business?
Well, Tumelo, the damage is actually quite across the board, really. Both small businesses and your larger, bigger mining companies are essentially feeling the heat of the latest spate of load shedding that the country is actually undergoing at the moment. We do understand that as the various stages go, those essentially amount to billions. We do understand that stage 4 load shedding essentially costs about 4 billion rands per day to the South African economy. But we heard earlier on from Johan Theron, who is at Impala Platinum, saying there that they've now shut down production because of load shedding that they saw last night. 25,000 employees essentially have been stopped from going underground, and there the cost of that particular shift is estimated to be around 100 million rand. But I am at a particular hair salon here at Randburg Square just to garner how this particular small business is doing here. You would understand that this is, in fact, the beauty and nail industry doesn't really need boosting in terms of the economy, but these latest spates of load shedding have had an impact here, and I'm going to catch up with Philippa just now to understand exactly how that impact has. Thank you for joining us at ENCA. But we're just trying to understand, with these latest spates of load shedding, electricity going off for hours on end, how is it impacting business here?
My name is Philippa. I'm speaking from Randburg. I have a small business which is beauty industry, and the load shedding is affecting us, our business, because when we come to work and they take the light for 2, 3, 5 hours, we don't do anything because our work that we do here, it depends on electricity. Everything that we do, we use electricity here. And when they do the load shedding, it affects our business. We have to just sit, like no work, no business. We have to sit down, and by the end of the day, we have to pay for our rent. So it's really affected our business a lot.
Just in terms of understanding from Eskom's perspective, do you get enough notification of when the load shedding electricity is going to go off, or do you get just communication basically?
No, they don't give us any notice, and they just take the light for 5 hours and without any notification. And it's affecting us a lot.
And then just going forward, if this were to continue, let's say up until Christmas, how would that impact your well-being?
It will affect us a lot because we will not be able to pay our rent, and we will not even enjoy the Christmas. And we are in December already. We need money. We need to do a lot of things. But because of this load shedding, it's affecting us, and we will not have enough money for our life.
Thank you very much. That is Philippa operating at Randburg at this particular hair salon, saying that this latest spate of load shedding have had dire consequences, mentioning that from month to month they have to essentially pay rent, and the landlords won't accept load shedding as an excuse. Just some of the struggles that small business from one business to another suffer because of the latest spates of load shedding that they've seen, Tumelo.
All right, Aviwe Mtila. I mean, they're putting the spotlight on just how badly affected small businesses are placed under, of course, load shedding. And I can imagine how the impact of stage 6 load shedding, rather, had on businesses. But not just small businesses, that is, big businesses as well. Just to name a few, I mean, we know Petra Diamonds, Impala Platinum, Harmony Gold, Maraphones as well. Their manufacturing plant there in Durban being affected due to halting some productions and operations because there was no power and electricity.